Hey guys, Junlocks here, back with our blind playthrough of Mooncrash. With me today is Jack, and my allergies are frickin' kicking today. Really doesn't help that Jack's here either. I love him, but when my allergies are like going crazy, I'm allergic to him, so goddamn, he makes it worse. I love you though. It's like it rained outside, and so it's either all the mold or just whatever came down with the rain, but it is frickin' bad. Maybe I need to man, seal my doorways or something, or yeah, I don't know, everything should be sealed. So anyway, hang on. So last time I believe we unlocked... What are you doing? We unlocked the custodian, who turns out to be like a spy, of course. And, then trying to get our engineer through, she died. And... I gotta say, I'm not super happy with the game now. It is a roguelike, you know, and it is getting, I don't know, I'll probably reset. I'm a little annoyed still because it's, I know in say a roguelike such as Binding of Isaac, for example, you know, but there's a certain amount of randomness with the items, and at the same time, you know, the better you do, yeah, you beat bosses, and then it does make it harder, but it makes it harder by usually unlocking, you know, extra stages at the end. It doesn't just straight up increase the difficulty across the board, including initial areas, right? So now maybe my characters are behind. Would you move, Jack? You are loved, but you were in the way. You were a crazy man. I mean, so in this case, obviously, you're expected to have more skills, more abilities, and then they're like, oh, well, if you don't have that, just reset the simulation or whatever. And it's like, but this is the problem. It feels like I'm wasting my time. You know, the scarcity mentality is strong, unfortunately, and you know, so I don't really have these desires that other people do to, you know, to constantly break their face against, you know, hard video games, right? Because, like, my job, I go to work all day, and sometimes nights and weekends, and I get home and I want to relax, and, you know, my job literally deals with life and death, and it's like I don't want to be stressed out playing a video game that is supposed to be my relaxation. So we'll just reset it, because honestly, going through harder things with underpowered characters seems not good. So she does have abilities. Tell you what, let's go through with her, because she needs stuff. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood. Should I just do... Thank you for drooling all over Jack. That was helpful. You're so good. And also, I feel like this stuff, because you're a loadout, I feel like you're gonna need this stuff, not just the neuromods, but in order to get through with all 5 characters in one go, you'll probably need this stuff, right? Like that's something that does kind of irritate me, because you cannot count on everything is constantly randomized, or everything is randomized, right? So it's like, you know, there's going to be some sort of like a healing container over there, but you don't know if it's going to have a med kit. You don't know if it's going to have a freaking little bit of food. You don't know if it's going to have, you know, any of these anti-rad things. And so it's just like, you know, maybe it'll have the thing you need, maybe it won't. And so you can't even really necessarily plan, except for this. That's probably the point of this. You know, you're like, oh, well, I need a character that has this. Let me do this. Instead of, and if like, well, if that's the case, then just have this. Don't have the randomized stuff in the game. You know? Unless this, I don't know. Like, is this the primary thing, or is this supposed to be the stuff in the game? Like, which one is this supposed to back up the stuff you find in the game, or is it supposed to be the other way around? I don't know. I just don't want to spend on neuromods and not know how many she needs and just waste it, you know? I guess we could, I think her next turret requires 6. We could just get 6 and get her a better turret. But even the turrets are kind of crap, right? Because they take 30 seconds, 60 seconds to cool down, and then they just take one hit and they get flipped. Yeah, it's fine. We're not using the points for anything else, even though this is really going to screw us in the future, I think. Nullify one Weaver with your null wave transmitter. That's the other thing. The Weavers seem different, right? They don't have the shield anymore, as far as I could tell, and they don't run. They still run, kind of. Maybe not as much as, and they don't, I don't know if they even cause the fear effect anymore. I'm really glad it doesn't do some sort of stupid thing every time, like, I had this. Oh, thank you, Jack. You're taking off? All right. My role in the station is like some stupid little starting cutscene with the character. Okay. All right, and we always start here. Wait, just picking up the connectome means everyone gets it? Oh, dismantle would be good. Okay. I guess let's do this. And then we'll see if we can, I mean, honestly, we're not even really repairing stuff at this point. Still, you know what I mean? Fix broken weapons, grab shafts. Oh my god, excuse me, hang on, sorry. Oh my gosh. It's terrible. This is entertainment right here, boys. Boys and girls, whatever. All right. Woo. Okay, well, also you could do, Actually, instead of the turret, I'd probably want to get these two. Let's do this. Okay, that'll work. Okay, objectives. Escape with the engineer in the shuttle. Right, these are the just general escape objectives. Okay, so that's the other thing. We don't even start with the weapon out. And see, sometimes there's things there, sometimes there's not. Cat hair all over the monitor. Alright, do I want spare parts? Should I just take spare parts? Guess. Tentacle nests. Should I kill them? Because you get the spore things, right? Oh. Right, the summon operator companion. Follow you, carry your belongings. So even then, they're like, yes, it's... But I assume if it gets destroyed, then you lose them? Like, how does that even work? Do you need to get closer? Like, what the hell's actually going on here? Or... Oh. It's... It's the tentacles that you have to destroy, not the nest itself. That's kind of stupid. Yay.
Scanning target, no type of material detected.
Necropsy required. So who's... Oh, of course, it's gonna be the doctor chick. Maybe I'm just not in the mood. So should I... Yeah, it's probably not gonna be fine. I was like, it'll be fine, then I'm no, it's probably not going to be, but it'll, whatever. Oh, you can't pick things up as, alright, fine. Oh yeah, it's coming for us. No space to deploy, huh? Okay. This is crap. I guess let's escape in the shuttle. We'll see how how much worse it can get. You know, let's just... Perfect. I assume they'll come up with us too.
Inspector, your suit integrity is compromised. John Gunn.
So I would have hoped that, you know, we could at least do something with this. You know what I mean? So here's a stupid question. Here's a really stupid question. Are these able to receive these control module receptacles? Like, is this actually open? Because I assume this is closed.
Moving.
Right? I assume that it's not only closed, but I would assume they'd be in there, right? Because it's not like a slot you could put something in. Oh, at least those aren't destroyed yet. Still engineering operator. Sure, we'll take this. Okay, that's cool. Well, here's the problem, is I feel like I should use it because I'm probably gonna die. Let's use this. Because getting through those gates is gonna be a huge pain in the ass otherwise. Should I just try and escape with the engineers? That's something I should do. Like, immediately. Oh good, another one of those.
New Hector assignment requested. Waiting.
God damn, that's loud. Oh, and what? Cat hair in the thing, of course. I was like, why can't my mouse move properly? Oh, this is probably gonna hurt. We should just run like a normal person, I guess. Crew annex, yep.
Type and material.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the moon shark. Can we just run to the shuttle? Wait, we don't even have a neuromod, right, to use it? God damn. Okay.
Attention, everyone. We have an extra special message today from our CEO.
God damn, okay.
This is Alex Yu, CEO of TranStar and co-director of research aboard Talos 1.
That's not actually him, though, right?
As I sit here, comfortably aboard the greatest technological marvel humanity has ever achieved, I recognize that this station would not exist without the sustaining
something saw me.
sibling facility on the surface of the moon. Alone is the lifeblood of the...
Okay, I did not get this, so I can't just go there. Yeah. Okay, so obviously that's not Alex Yu, or that's not Benedict Wong or whoever.
company, not to mention the exciting R&D taking place on them. So I want to offer my thanks and support to our
Okay, awesome. That's fucking fantastic.
Good work, the Peggy's moving. When you look up, take pride, and remember.
I just want to find the freaking Are there any more neuromods over here? Okay, that did. Awesome. I really feel zero things right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep slamming our face against the door, trying to get it to open. I don't... We're gonna use this guy, we're gonna try and go unlock the last character. See, why... oh, great. Of course. See, I don't understand why sometimes you start in the same area that they died, and sometimes you don't.
Typhon material detected.
Oh, you think?
Gate reactivation in 3, 2, 1. Typhon material.
How does it see me? Whatever. Oh, okay. I was like, hang on a second. Okay, well, we have a wrench at least. Yeah, good. We'll use one of these, I think. You know, that really doesn't use it very much.
Typhon material detected.
I'm Typhon? Okay. Well, that's annoying as shit. You know what's really shit about this? Well, first off, where the hell did the Mimic go? Secondly... So what, you have to take the tram then? We're just gonna take everything. I see a note. Verify all harvesters have fresh control modules installed. Oh. You know, we should try that. I don't understand why some of these things don't have power. Oh. Sure. I didn't even know. I mean, that didn't even look like something you could pick up. I saw it moving. It's like we have to... I don't know. It's like you don't have to check... Oh, okay.
Material detected.
Yeah. Okay, so... Cafeteria... Alright, that's cool, I guess. Oh! I mean, I'm happy it's dead. It's just, it was very strange seeing it, like, juke around and stuff. Or how it did it. Was that how it was?
No Typhon detected.
Okay. Hmm. It was strange because I. All right. Just use that. Gonna try and get to. Oh, I don't think we could try kinetic blast, maybe. Okay. What? It just like somersaulted at me? Like what exactly happened there? Doesn't matter. What matters is it's dead. People are just randomly taking their shoes off and stuff in here. Why have this open if there's not going to be something in there? You are here, crew annex. Medkit, I'll take that. Pytheas Labs is where we want to go, because I want to get the... Why? So there are legitimately times where I was playing this where I was having fun, but it's never been like good. You know, it's been it's very strange. They took Prey, which they wanted to be like a survival horror game, and made it a roguelike. This is really like when when Konami used the Silent Hill branding to make a Diablo clone. And I wish I was joking about that, but it is something they actually did. It was for the DS, I think. I never played it. Part of me wants to see if it was actually decent as a game, but that's kind of what this feels like. What irritates me the most is it really feels like RNG. It feels like you roll the dice and it's like you win or lose. You can make choices like it's like right. So I come through, I go into the crew annex, and then I'm stuck, and I'm like, well, okay, I could explore and hope I find a disruptor or an EMP grenade to open the gate, or I could go take the tram. So I'm like, okay, let's take the tram. Oh, it can't go to the labs. Why? RNG. That's why. Because fuck you. That's why. That's kind of how I feel. I'm just like I'm trying to do my best, but it's like the game is just like, oh no, are you having fun yet? We're rolling the dice to see if your choices pan out or not. Like in some cases, like there's plenty of board games and stuff where that's the case, but I don't know, man. So what do I do in this case? Be like, yeah, I can't win, or do I keep running around trying to find stuff and hope? Because the only thing that moves forward with us is apparently neuromods, right? So it's like, do I just explore and hope I could find neuromods? Like I have no idea. Do I have the ability to get the shuttle? No, I don't. Yes, I do. You know, so it's like now I gotta scour things. And it, you know, is it... They have the little books and stuff. It's like, why am I reading them, though? Okay. Well, my only thought is maybe I can actually try making a frickin'... See? Okay. See? Okay. See, this is green, but you can take or not take, right? It's open. When it's not there, it's still open regardless, and it's green. So you see the kill towers. Kill towers are this, but the switch is closed. Why is the switch closed? Don't know. Again, because fuck you, that's why. Like, it doesn't make sense. Alright, let's... I guess we could try and fabricate some neuromods. Let's... Since we're not stuck in here, we could go to the other place. We could go to the Moon Works or whatever. See, this dude can't even turn into the cup. Why is that? I assume the custodian can, right? So we can't get in there. We can't repair it, right? Right, it's like we can't repair it and we cannot go through. Do we have remote manipulation or anything like that? I don't know. You're gonna have to scan. You have to scan dudes with the other. Where? Sorry. Where'd it go? Sorry. Wait, what the hell? Where did my pet mimic go, and what the hell is going on, basically?
Typhon material detected. No Typhon detected.
Okay. Oh, bar. Yep, I'm drunk. Well.
Typhon material detected. No Typhon detected. Typhon material detected.
Okay. So you can't even get into the security thing. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the... Yes, that's the shuttle gate.
No Typhon detected.
So you can't...
Typhon material detected.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was trying to go to the map. So you're basically locked out of stuff because you're in the... because you don't have a disruptor, because you're the wrong character, basically, right? I guess our only option is to go to the Moonworks, then.
No Typhon material detected. No Typhon detected.
I'm sure some people love this. You know, and maybe, like I said, if I was in the right frame of mind, maybe I would love it as well. Maybe I'd be like, oh, well, because it could be, right? It's like, well, what's the... One of those things, it's like, well, how do I get out of this situation, right? You kind of figure it out. It's like challenges and all that. But I'm just like, there's things that I want to do that maybe I won't be able to do because of the nature of the randomization, right? It's like, I kind of feel like at this point, if we're just gonna have this level of randomization, just just let me hit a button and then, you know, tell me whether I win or not. And I could just keep hitting the button until we win, and then I can stop playing the game. That's kind of how I feel. It's like, well, if there's so much randomization, how much is up to me? Oh no, but you don't understand. It's the... See, you cannot go to the labs. Why? Because presumably that's busted, right? And that's... Warning. Fire. Yay. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, cool, cool, I guess. That's... Asteroid fragment, what? Right. It's like hold F to pick up multiple items, but there's only one item there. You know? Okay, so this is a section that's not on the map. I mean, that's fine, actually. But then don't be like Morrowind. And... having trouble getting through the gates, sure. Where did that one come? Hey, what the hell? There was another mimic though, right? Someone's pistol, beefy boy, mineral material, sure. Wasn't there another mimic? I guess, whatever. I could try whacking those, but... Okay, so again, even though we have a map, it's not going to fill in like a hidden area or anything. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. Okay,
Hello.
Oh, you have to hit G to search. That is strange. Okay, well, Ooh, okay. This is awkward. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, escape pod status, sure. In the crater. Oh yeah, I guess so. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I mean, let's go here maybe. Oh, wrench. I assume the advanced wrench is... Oh, yay. Corruption level, yay. Oh, okay. Oh, it's interesting. So it gives you a little bit of time. Moonworks supply, cool. Honestly, I didn't even know what that was. I'm just picking it up because reasons.
Fire hazards detected.
Yeah, I know this. Oh, chipset, yeah, okay. Chasma orders? What was that? Integral. Sure. Does it say which one we just completed, though? Or, oh, find 10 chipsets. Oh, yeah, okay. All these non-stackable things. Alright. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. That's... Wait. Okay, so you can't go through here because there's bars on the windows. Well. Ow. At least we could do that. Hopefully my thing... Oh, it's just broken, so you can't fix it at all. Okay, cool. Oh, sure. Where is my mule? How do I know where it is? Dude, come here. Okay, that works. That actually is acceptable. Okay. Oh, wow, I can't.
Right away.
I can't take much. Ooh, the shotguns are pretty good. Alright. Oh, I probably need to use some of these. Well. Well, probably so, but, for now... Oh, no, we'll keep that. Oh, I'm hitting the G button, not the... Did I take it all? Okay, maybe. Alright, what is this gonna give us? Missing... a bunch of things. We'll see. Still missing some of that. That's okay. Sure. Yeah, okay, yay. Sarcasm. Sure, let's just do this. Okay, 4, 3. Is there anything I can get for a 2? No, I need another 3. So I'm basically hosed, probably for now at least. Let's just stop here because I'm not feeling this at all. Maybe honestly, maybe this will be the last episode. Yeah, Prey's not good. Sorry. In general, it's just not good. Like there's a reason. Dishonored at least had a way more interesting setting, right? And then you know, I respect the developers for making the game or games that they want to make, but at the same time I'm just like, you have to understand this is a business, and you know, making the game you want to make and then complaining that it's not popular when you're already making a niche of a niche of a niche, and then you're like, why is our game not successful? It's, you know, yeah, you know, that's why I keep referencing the Jeff Vogel, one of his GDC talks, right? The failure to fail the spiderweb software way, where it's basically just he has his company, he's basically an indie dev since even before video games were a thing. And you know, he's been in the business for 40 years now. And there's a reason, because he understands the economics of it. He's like, you know, if you need bespoke, which is like custom, another word for custom, right? If you need custom graphics, you need custom music, you need all these things, that's fine. But then you'll need to make other sales to compensate for that, right? That's why he makes all these games that are kind of like Morrowind. Actually, if you like Morrowind and you don't mind some of the jankiness and the low tech, he does like top-down isometric RPGs that have vast worlds, and it's all about the writing and a little bit of tactical stuff, because you know they're party based, but they're fun if you get into the right mindset. For other people, they're probably too boring, but you know, he understands, and there's a reason that he's been in the business for so long. And you know, like I said, I respect Arcane for making the games they wanted to make. Why? It's got to be the gamepad. But you know, at the same time, you need to make the sales, and you're not making the sales. Maybe you should have dialed it back. I don't know. I mean, because here's the thing, right? Because I'm like, maybe I'll play more. Like, I don't like quitting games. I really don't. I'm just not enjoying this one, really, in very little senses, sure, but I'm just like, you know. And normally the thing about doing games for the channel is I can push through, or at least, you know, it's only an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. That's all I have to hang on for, and usually I can find something. But in this, I'm just like, it's like, why am I doing this? And then I'm like, well, let me accomplish this objective at least. Oh, the game just got harder now. It's like, well, I'm already struggling. You know, I'm not struggling if I use the one character to go and get everything. Then I'm not struggling, but the problem is not the one character. The problem is you got to get the 5 characters through. You know, and there's, man, I don't know. Maybe I should just plan to stop, because I'm just like, I forced my way through through Prey. Yeah, and again, like with Prey, I appreciated what they were trying to do. They didn't succeed. You know, I know. Here's the thing: there's people that are gonna really disagree with me. There's people that disagreed with the review. You know, I said the game was basically a 7 out of 10. You know, objectively and probably subjectively, I'd give it a 2 out of 5, and that still kind of holds up. You know, Prey, the main game itself, I'd probably give a 3.4 out of 5. Because if you had to round it up or down, it definitely round it down. As far as likability, my likability for the game, I'd say it's just okay. It's just okay. Like I said, I appreciate what they're trying to do. I appreciate that it's an homage to the System Shock games. But they're going for greatness without having the fundamentals down. You know, it's people that they're like, you know, we're gonna reach the stars but land on the moon. It's like, you didn't even land on the moon. You didn't even get out of orbit. You know, you got to have the fundamentals down before you try and reach for the stars. Because they, like, what they tried to do with Prey was like, they tried to do the hardest story to pull off, and then, you know, kind of like Jazz, I guess. They tried to, like, not even knowing how to do it properly, they tried to you know, change things about it. You know, they mixed the "It's All a Dream" ending, which is, who knows, right? But they mixed that with I don't know what trope it is, where you're not even the same character, right? So there's literally nothing, no through line connecting the two things. They mixed it with unreliable narrator as well, so you don't even know what's real, what's not real, any of that stuff. You assume that the ending is real. The ending is maybe the only thing that is real, but who knows? And then they're like, okay, so we're going to take this game that's, you know, a tactical action survival game with horror elements, and then we're going to make it a roguelike. So we're going to do the Silent Hill treatment of, you know, taking a Silent Hill game, survival horror, psychological horror, and making it a dungeon crawler. And that's so a niche of a niche of a niche, and nothing's really done super well. And it's like, if people were to come to me and be like, hey, I liked Prey because of what it tries to do, because of the experimental nature of it, I'd be like, okay, cool, I get that, right? But instead, you have all these people saying it's a 10 out of 10 game, and it's not. There's bugs that prevent me from going through the doorway, those little maintenance hatches, nearly every time. And there's sound bugs. You can't look at that and be like, it's 10 out of 10, right? But more and more I'm realizing that it might not even be people just with the obsessed cult classic mentality. It might be people that have the less gaming experience, quite frankly. You know, people that loved Outer Wilds, I really would be curious to know if they'd played the original Myst on release or near release, right? Or, you know, things like Chrono Trigger, these foundational games, if they'd played them near release. Because I think, because if you grew up playing Fortnite, right? if you're in your early 20s and you've just been playing Fortnite for the past however many years, you're not really going to have the breadth of experience, the depth or breadth of experience. And so these people play, and this is not a slight, it's not a slight, it's not a, pejorative, or I'm not putting them down. It's just, if you don't have the experience and you play a game like Prey that is ambitious, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing. It's understandable. But, if you're like me and you've played all these other games previously, and this one comes along and it's mid, it's very mid. It tried, but I'm like, I've seen plenty of games that tried, and so I can't praise this game in the way that other people can, and honestly, I can't even really. I struggle to put up with it as well. Maybe this would be like a podcast game or something, where I play it and I put on like something that I'm listening to, and then when things get hard, I focus on this. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just like, eh. That's just kind of how I am. I'm just kind of like, eh. I don't know. Let's stop here. Odds of me continuing are slim, but the problem is, even with the mood that I'm in, there's other games that I'd like to play, that I'd like to move on to, but I just really don't think I'm in the mood for any of them right now, and that's tragic. So anyway, that's it for today. Guys. Thank you for your time and attention. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying these episodes. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll keep pushing. But I think like I'm in the wrong. I really think I'm in at least the wrong mindset, because the whole point is, with this, it's like, well, the campaign or whatever is screwed. So and so died, and I can't do whatever. It's like, maybe at least I can do one of the objectives. And then I'm like, well, no, I don't want to do the objectives, because that'll just make everything harder. If anything, it feels like I should be grinding. It feels like I should be trying to kill the frickin', start the campaign, go fight the moon shark, and then die. Right? Get the 3,000 sim points or whatever, run around, find all the fabrication plans, die, restart, get some more sim points, and then just grind out neuromods that way. That's kind of how it feels like I should be doing it. Because it's just like I have zero desire to suffer through the game. But I don't know. Because even this hour is just half-hearted. I felt zero desire to play through. So we'll see what happens going forward. We're probably gonna stop here. For this playthrough. Yeah. And man, even the freaking, like, the tentacle nest, it's like, it's not the nest you have to hit, it's the tentacles themselves. I'm just like, what? So it's better to just avoid them, or maybe you could use maybe a grenade would work? Would that even, are the tentacles even technically inside the thing, or is it they have to leave first? I don't know. All right, guys. Yeah, thank you so much. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I don't know. The coffee's good. It's one of those mushroom coffees. It's like the it has random stuff. It's like, this is the immune boosting one. And I'm like, maybe I could use that at the moment, but we'll see. So yeah, that's my unique pause moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.